Hello friends, now I'm going to tell you how to make a login application in Windows Form. First open Visual Studio, then open new file and select project. Here you have to select Windows Form application and you have to click OK. Here we are going to take two labels and two text boxes. Label 1, label 2, text boxes and one submit button. We have to rename the labels. Label 1 as username and label 2 as password. Password. Rename button 1 as login. Login. For username and password we have to create SQL Server database. So go to SQL Server, connect to it, and from databases expand it. Expand the database test. I had created already test database, and here we are going to new table. Uh, New table. Here we are going to enter two column names. One is username and one is password. So take username. Data type is varchar max. Allow null no. Second field is password. Password. 77 varchar max. Varchar max allowance no. Save this table as login 1. So now we are going to go down login button. We have to include two namespaces using system dot data because we are going to data operations, and using system dot data dot SQL client because we are going to use SQL Server. For SQL Server we have to include namespace using system dot data dot SQL client. Okay, now we have to create connection to SQL Server. So we are creating object of SQL connection class. SQL connection object is con is equal to new SQL connection. Here we have to pass the connection string, which is data source. From the data source our database data is coming. In my case it is Vishnu. I can include dot also. Initial catalog. Initial catalog. It means database. My database is initial catalog equal to test. This is my database, and because my SQL server is running on my local server, so integrated security should be true. If your data is not on local server, it is running on over the network, you have to include your username and password. Now SQL command from SQL command select username from login one where username is equal to. Here we are going to use parameterized query to prevent SQL injection attacks. And pass the connection object. Here we have to include our parameters query, which is connection class command class object form dot parameters dot add with value and pass the references at the rate username. Our username is coming from textbox1 dot text. Textbox1 dot text, which is entered by the user. So copy and paste this. And supply the password. Password is coming from textbox2. Now open the connection on dot open. We have to install SQL data reader. SQL data reader D or form dot execute reader. Now we have to check if it has data or not. So dr dot read. We have to use dr dot read here, and because we are selecting the username from the database, username is coming on the 0th location. So we have to take a string to hold the username. String username is equal to dr 0 dot to string, and we have to close the connection. On the close. Now here we have to, if the user has authenticated successfully, the success message will be displayed here. Message box dot show. Here it is. Hello plus username. If the user is not authenticated successfully or entered wrong username or password, it will be catch here invalid operation exception, and here it will be displayed the error message. Message box dot show. Message box dot show invalid username password. Invalid username password. Username slash password. Okay, let's go to enter some data in SQL Server. Login 1. We have to refresh the database. We have to check for login one. It is here. Add it top to 100 rows. Wait for some time. Okay, enter the username Vishnu, VISHNU, and password is Vishnu, VSHNU. And suppose here it is. Okay. And we have to save this. Now to save. Run this program. Now we are entering correct username, that is Vishnu and as username and Vishnu as password. So username is Vishnu and password is Vishnu. We have to correct it. Username is displayed here in plain text. Hello Vishnu, it is okay here. We have to make some correction here. It will displayed here. And form one design, go here. Go password here. And we have to set passchar. Passchar, it is here. And there star here. Now it is okay, fine. We have to run it again. Let's enter correct username and password Vishnu, which is fine. Hi Vishnu. If you enter here Abha as username, Abha as password. Let's enter some user which is not exist in the database like WAST, anything else. Invalid username password, which is okay here. So thank you for watching. Subscribe my channel. Thank you.